I've known the hospital from a very young age because my father started in the hospital as foreman baker. From the age of about four-year-old onwards, I often used to come back and forth to the hospital and sit in the bakehouse with my father and help out.
It'd be hundreds of patients on the corridors in various positions, lying down, standing up, smoking, drinking tea, chatting, sweeping the corridors, some of them. Huge, so busy, unbelievable. Like a village. It was exactly like a village.
It had all the facilities of a community. It had a shop and cafeteria, it had hairdressing salons, male and female.
Tuesday morning, beef stroganoff and rice, which you cut the beef, make the stroganoff, serve it. Roast turkey dinner, vegetable pancakes with tomato sauce. We'd make the pancakes in the bakery. We'd have to cook them on the griddle, make the filling, sauce, everything completely made from scratch. Macaroni cheese.
William Owen Hall was the centre point of the hospital. The weekly dances and regular concerts there, Christmas pantomimes. It even had its own cinema, its own proper projection room at the back of the hall. I booked a group to come and play a concert one year, coming up to Christmas. I can't remember what year it was, but I booked a group and it cost us £100 for the night, which seemed quite a lot. But we booked them some months in advance. And then about a fortnight before they were due to do the concert here, they actually won the Eurovision Song Contest, Brotherhood of Man. So they came and did the concert here.
Quite often you walk into a room and you think you're on your own, but you turn on, be a patient standing behind a door, or sitting on top of a wardrobe, or just sitting there, chilling out. Somebody sitting on top of a wardrobe, looking down at you. You have vast, wide open places, spaces, no walls separating each room. You'd have a bed, you'd have a locker, bed, a locker, bed, a locker, all the way up one side and down the other. And sometimes you'd have them in the middle as well, head to head, two beds. You'd have about 2 or 3 baths on the whole ward with all inpatients. No hoists, lifts or anything for the staff.
Ward 6 was a 28-bed mixed ward that had dormitories. There were 3 dormitories. You had a male and a female, and then you could chop and change the 3rd dormitory. So if you had more females than males, you had a bit of flexibility, but they were all sort of Nightingale-style wards. As the sort of years went by, for instance, on Ward 2, all the dormitories were converted into single accommodation, single rooms. They weren't en suite, but they were just single rooms, which was good in some ways, because obviously for privacy and privacy and dignity issues, but it made the wards far more claustrophobic.
Seeing the advert for Live and Let Die, which held the premiere in Cefn Coed prior to having it released in Swansea.
My father always said that was the tower where the patients were locked up. No, I said, Mr. Russell, it's the water tower, I said.
This lady Jennifer had told me how lovely it was there, and my father being absolutely horrified that as a young girl of 18 I would come to work in a place like this. My mother wasn't so bad. My mother was more open-minded about it. It was my father, I think, because I was an only girl. 7 children, 6 brothers and myself. And my father got over the initial shock when he knew that it wasn't as dangerous as he thought it would be. But one thing that put him off was the drive. Thinking of me coming up that dark, winding drive up to Cefn Coed, because that was something that people, did think, it's quite an imposing way to approach the hospital, isn't it? A winding, dark drive. So, but of course I came here, and I'm still here 43 years and 6 months later.
Staff would sit with patients and have a cigarette in the day room. The men would play snooker with the patients, and cigarette on the side, cup of tea.
The day room and dining room were lovely, large rooms with high ceilings, views over the bay. The sun would set right in the middle of the bay window on B ward, and it was I just loved it there.